never stop reading the Bible. And today, we're really getting into some profound insights from the book of Isaiah, specifically chapters 30 through 33. It's amazing how these passages, thousands of years old, speak about trust, consequences, divine promises, things that feel incredibly relevant, especially when, you feel overwhelmed.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And to really get it, we have to picture Judah's situation back then. It was, well, pretty dire. They were literally caught between this massive empire, Assyria, breathing down their necks.
Terrifying.
Yeah, and their own really ill-fated decision to look for help from Egypt. So we'll explore the warnings Isaiah gave them, God's, surprising grace, and then this vision of a future that's quite different.
Okay, so let's start there. Chapters 30 and 31, Judah's facing Assyria. They choose Egypt. What's the text actually saying about that specific choice?
Well, the core message in these chapters is really about I guess you'd call it the folly of trusting human power, specifically Egypt's famous horses and chariots. Their military might.
Right, the tangible things they could see.
Exactly. Instead of trusting the God who'd frankly proven himself reliable time and again, it's like they were looking for a quick fix from people, not from the divine.
And the prophecies warned them.
Oh, absolutely. Very clearly. They warned of shame, even destruction, for seeking help outside, for not turning inwards to God. And what's really striking is how the people, initially at least, just refused to listen to Isaiah. They basically told him to stop talking about God.
Wow. So, okay, they ignore the warnings, they turn away. What happens then? What's the consequence or the divine reaction?
Well, this is where it gets fascinating. Because despite Judah being so stubborn, God's response, especially in chapter 30, is full of, grace and comfort. It seems almost counterintuitive.
Grace after they rejected the message.
Yes. God promises he will defeat Assyria, but crucially, not through Egypt's help or Judah's own strength. It'll be his own power. It really highlights, God's commitment. Even when they messed up, his promise to protect was still there.
That leads perfectly into chapter 32, doesn't it? Because that seems to shift from warnings towards, real hope. After all that, what does God promise them?
Chapter 32 is a major pivot. It starts talking about the arrival of the Messiah, someone who will bring in a whole new era of genuine justice and lasting peace.
A future hope.
Exactly. And this divine intervention is described as something that will clear away their sort of spiritual blindness, what the text calls spiritual ignorance, so they can finally see God's glory and purpose clearly.
So moving from blindness to sight, spiritually speaking.
Precisely. Now, there is an initial warning directed at the women, which kind of symbolizes the land becoming desolate for a time. But that quickly turns into a promise of blessing. God himself will govern justly forever.
And this wasn't just theoretical stuff, right? Chapter 33 seems to bring it down to earth with a specific historical crisis. King Sennacherib of Assyria actually invading.
Oh, absolutely real. Very tangible threat. You can feel Isaiah's desperation in chapter 33. He's pleading for salvation while cities are falling. Jerusalem itself is under siege. It's intense.
So what happens?
God makes this incredibly powerful declaration of judgment against Assyria. And he follows through. Their downfall is swift and catastrophic. Other parts of the Bible describe Assyria's massive army being wiped out overnight, not by soldiers, but, by divine action.
Wow, so a direct intervention.
A direct intervention. And that defeat, that specific historical event, becomes the catalyst for Judah eventually turning back, repenting, and being restored.
So for the people actually living through that siege, feeling terrified and insecure, what does this victory mean for Jerusalem's safety going forward?
Chapter 33 gives them this really strong fourfold assurance. It says Jerusalem will be a safe place to live, a secure dwelling.
And why? Just because the enemy is gone?
Not just that. It's secure because God is with them. He's their judge, their lawgiver, their king. He establishes order through his righteousness, and he guides them. Their safety rests on his presence, not their walls or alliances.
This deep dive was powered by insights from the Center Studio.